Whatever your taste is, whether it's off-road, on-road, touring, cruisers, sport bikes, or even dual purpose, there's probably something out there for you. Hi, I'm Raul here at Chaparral Motorsports, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at a few bikes. A lot of times I get people asking me, what type of bike should I get? Well, let's go ahead and take a look so we can see what's out there. This is the Honda Goldwing, probably the ultimate touring motorcycle you can buy. It's got a flat 6-cylinder engine, a really upright, comfortable seating position, and a tall windscreen to protect you from the turbulence. And it's got features that range from adjustable suspension, to a navigation system, to anti-lock brakes, and it's even pre-wired to accept a CB comm system, so you can talk to your buddy in the back, and you can even listen to the stereo. This Goldwing has big saddlebags for storage, and it's best for the rider who's making long journeys on the road or has passengers. This is the Honda CRF 230L dual-purpose motorcycle. Dual purpose means it can go both on and off-road. This bike does it very well. It has a lot of suspension travel, as you can see, so it can soak up a lot of bumps when you're going off-road. And the 230cc engine is great for beginners. This is almost the same kind of engine you're going to ride if you take a motorcycle safety foundation course. So it's a really good way to ease into motorcycling. At Chaparral, we have a huge selection of dual-purpose vehicles from several manufacturers. If this particular model does not fit the bill, let our knowledgeable sales staff find you the perfect fit. Scooters are great for casual riders who don't necessarily want the commitment of a big, heavy motorcycle. They have a step-through design, so if you're wearing slacks and just want to climb on, there's no exposed mechanical parts to get your pants dirty. This little Honda Metropolitan has a little 50cc engine, which gets great fuel economy. This isn't the best choice for keeping up with traffic, but for small urban commutes or little trips around town, this is perfect. This Kawasaki ZX6R is a sport bike to the 9th degree. It is very committed, very high performance. A lot of new riders are attracted to sport bikes, but they really need to beware because these have a lot of power, and their capabilities are usually far beyond the abilities of a new rider. You've got a stretched forward seat position and your legs are far back. Everything is very immediate. Everything happens very quickly on a sport bike. When you twist the throttle, you go very quickly, and you can go so quickly that you wheelie. So, not necessarily the best bike for a new rider, but once you get a lot of experience, this is the kind of bike that can be very satisfying to own. Cruisers are really popular bikes, and they're identifiable by a low seat position, a feet forward posture, and a kind of laid-back riding style. This Honda Shadow has a 750cc V-twin engine, and it's got a lot of low-end torque. Not really designed so much for horsepower because cruisers are more about off-the-line riding and cruising at constant speeds. This is a standard or a naked motorcycle. This is a Suzuki Gladius. It's got a 650cc engine. A standard or a naked bike is usually identified by more of the iconic motorcycle look. You can see the engine, it's got a lot of exposed parts, it's a little more raw. Standards usually have a much more upright seat position as well. As you can see, my back is not leaning too far forward. My arms are kind of comfortable. It's definitely not as laid back as a cruiser. It's got more sport bike characteristics, but it's certainly not as all-out sport as, let's say, the Kawasaki ZX6R. Kawasaki KX250F is a motocross bike dedicated to the dirt. It's got a lot of suspension travel, as you can see. It's got really knobby tires, and it's not made for the road at all. You'll notice it doesn't have headlights, it doesn't have turn signals. This is a purpose-built machine that is made for dirt riding. So if you're looking for something a little more generalized, like a naked bike that can do a bunch of different things, or you want something a little more specific, like a sport bike or a touring bike, come on down here to Chaparral Motorsports, and we can definitely find something that fits your needs.